start our day, we will be going to Hafley Nussbaum Farm. Definitely butchered that name. Here is a great actual resource. If you come to Lauterbrunnen, if you come to the Interlaken area and you want to see the famous cows and all the farms, interact with the farmers, maybe buy some like fresh milk, this is the resource that you need. This is a website that I found through like the tourism guide and also Reddit. Lucky to stumble upon it. Definitely all these cows are going to be out during the summer, but I think we may get lucky enough to where there will be a bunch of cows at this farm during late March, beginning of April. It's currently March 30th, so really excited to go to this farm. Minimum, I hope we see cows. Max, I hope that we pet them and milk them. Maybe not, but maybe we could buy like some milk or cheese or something, but this is the farm we're going to and cannot wait. Sophia's really excited too, right? Our first stop on this Lauterbrunnen, Jungfraujoch, Interlaken area trip is going to be Wilderswil. Right behind me, this huge green farming. There's no one here and it's beautiful, sunny day. We're on a Tuesday, Monday, I don't even know. No tourists here, all locals, cows everywhere. Let's get into it. Wilderswil is a quiet Swiss farming village that's been often overlooked by tourists rushing to Lauterbrunnen or Grindelwald, but this place is the real deal when it comes to authentic Swiss alpine life. Now we are standing right outside because I'm not gonna get shot, even though I don't think there's anybody here today. And that cow is looking like he wants me to pet him so bad, but I'm not risking a finger because we actually fed a cow over there a flower and I think it wanted my finger a little bit more. That cow's tongue, that thing reminds me of a giraffe. Like that was kind of weird, but we are now standing at Rubin Viehhandel, one of the area's best known cattle trading farms, where they specialize in breeding top-tier dairy cows for both milk production and livestock shows. These aren't ordinary cows, they're purebred Swiss heritage stock, the kind that win ribbons and feed Switzerland's world-famous cheese and chocolate industries. Here is the girl that tried to bite me earlier. She won't even look at me now. But the cows that are raised here are often Simmental or brown fee, and they are prized for producing incredible, creamy, high-fat milk. What makes it so good is the land. The cows graze on mineral-rich mountain pastures fed by glacier water runoff, eating wild herbs and flowers that actually change the flavor of the milk depending on the season. These cows produce a lot of Swiss food, including, for example, raclette, a semi-hard Swiss cheese that's traditionally melted and scraped over potatoes, meats, or bread, and is also the name of the dish itself. On the other hand, Gruyère is a firm, nutty cheese from western Switzerland, often used for fondue or baked dishes. Both are made from raw cow's milk and are considered two of the most iconic cheeses in all of Switzerland, coming right out of this girl who has a nice purple mohawk. And, oh look, and another guy. See, they're all following us. They're just trying to find interesting people to look at, and we will take that tag, although I do not want a tag on my ear. Oh, well, now we're being blocked. This guy wants to be in the camera, but the one with the pink mohawk was actually the girl that let us feed her the flower. Oh my God, cow fight. Wow. Straight into the action. This brown one's actually back for some more attention. We named her Betty.
summer, Rubin Viehhandel and other farms around Wilderswil participate in the Alpabfahrt, which is when cows are decorated with flowers and bells and parade down the mountains after grazing high in the Alps all season. It's part of a deeply rooted agricultural tradition, but it's also a celebration and a visual spectacle. Some farms even open their doors for saltsvites, or barn visits, where visitors can meet calves, sample fresh milk, or watch the milking process. The listing that we just saw on the tourism sign is Brom, another located farm that's nearby with hands-on visits where they usually only run during peak season, so you're probably just catching them off-season in this time of month, which we are at right now. Oh my gosh.
So to put it short, Wilderswil itself is mostly going to be hotels, homes, and pasture land, kind of like a Swiss version of Gossau, Austria. It's peaceful, spread out, and surrounded by mountains, but what makes this town special is it's one of the last places you can still see traditional Swiss Alpine life happening without being dressed up for tourists. It's not flashy, it's just real. Moo.
Don't eat me.
Hello.
Oh!
This castle's name is Unspunnen, and it might just look like an awkward pile of rocks and ruin at the top of Wilderswil, but it actually has one of the wildest legacies in all of this region in Switzerland. Built in the early 1100s to control the strategic bridge leading into the valley, it eventually became a backdrop for one of Switzerland's most dramatic heritage events, the Unspunnen Fest. This isn't just some folksy fair, it involves men hurling a 184-pound stone across a field in front of the castle ruins. That stone, called the Unspunnenstein, has been stolen twice in modern times. The first was in 1984 by a group demanding more independence for the French-speaking part of Switzerland. Then again in 2005, right before the festival, when activists disguised as tourists walked right off with it. It's never been recovered since then.
The castle itself is surrounded by some mystery. Some claim it was used as a holding site for political prisoners during medieval feuds between regional families, while others say it was burned deliberately to prevent it from falling into enemy hands. Now it's just sitting quietly above town, half swallowed by trees and grass, with barely a sign or a fence around it, like a forgotten monument with centuries of drama. It's one of the few castles in Switzerland that's been left almost completely untouched. You can walk right into it, no tickets, no tour, just the wind and some ghosts.
Wilderswil.
Wilderswil.
Even though it starts with a W, Wilderswil. This place really surprised us. It was, it's just a train stop on the way to Lauterbrunnen at the end of the day from Interlaken. You could see Interlaken's over there along that water. Interlaken's over there. So when you come to Wilderswil, you will be dropped off at the train station right over there. And then here is the greenery. So when we talk about the town overall, there isn't much of it. As you can see, there's a tiny just bit of houses. It doesn't even really look like, there's really much, maybe 3 restaurants or something. There's not really much, but this is the section that you want to check out. You come to Wilderswil if you want to get the iconic picture of the cows and the mountains and the greenery. When you think of the perfect mountain picture, you surely have to think of a sheet of green grass, brown mountains to the side, and a white mountain right in the center with some type of like subject also below the mountain in the middle, and that subject could be the cows. I'm sure there are perfect pictures being taken right here. I feel like this could be one of the best picture spots ever. Maybe not, but I'm just saying, like, we really want to find pictures where it's like grass with a white, huge mountain. I feel like grass to snow looks so good in pictures, and that's exactly what we got here. Sadly, the cows aren't exactly outside. They finally stepped foot out of their little hut, but they're still fenced in with no bells. We're really trying to find the top Swiss chocolate and the top
Swiss like cheese also.
Yeah, cheese and just like cows out, like with their bells. Like we want to see just like wild cows just like ringing their bells. Like that's so
with
cool.
Those huge bells. That's what we're still scouting out for. But yeah, overall, Jackson pretty much covered it all besides how golfers would love this place. If you're here, the grass
Although I think the grass is probably like protected by the government. Like they probably couldn't even like do anything.
They just take care of it.
The grass is literally just probably protected just so these cows could eat it. Like the property value on this grass is probably insane, but you could probably not even buy it. That's crazy.
The
cows
best grass
only.
ever. Yeah. I probably wouldn't recommend people staying here over Lauterbrunnen just because it is a pretty small town. I think Lauterbrunnen might just have a little bit more going on, and plus it's just like a big central hub where you can go up to Wangen, Murren. You can come here by train, especially when we have the Eurorail pass. We can pretty much get anywhere and up the gondolas for a discounted price. So I would honestly just suggest staying in Lauterbrunnen since it's a major hub. There's a lot to see there. It's beautiful. Again, you're surrounded by waterfalls and mountains. So that would be my suggestion. And I believe it's probably going to be a little bit cheaper here because I don't see a lot of hotels or hostels for people to stay at. So that's just my suggestion.
Yeah. I'm not sure because like if no one stays here, is it cheaper? But if no one stays here and there's less houses, is it more expensive? I'm not sure, but yeah, there probably isn't really more than maybe like 5 restaurants. There's probably only like 1 grocery store. This town is tiny, but definitely well worth the trip if you are in the Jungfraujoch mountain region and you want to kill a half day and see the cows. This has to be a must. We looked up where all the cows would be and it said it would be here. Lived up to the hype, besides the fact they didn't have bells, but very happy we came here. Now, click onto our next video for Lauterbrunnen because obviously the day's not going to end. Let's take advantage of this weather and get our butts to Lauterbrunnen.
Let's go.
Another friend that has come with us on this trip all the way to Switzerland is our dear friend Alsace wine region wine. We actually got this one in Strasbourg, and I'm not actually sure if it's from the Alsace wine region. I think we tried their local wine or something, but it should be like French wine or something like that. But that was something that was absolutely amazing. Like we kind of talk about sometimes that, oh, some of this tourist food isn't actually living up to the hype. Like how good can a French fry be in Belgium? Like it was kind of like a regular French fry with, some good sauce, or the Belgian waffle actually blew us away. But another thing that blew us away is the wine. We haven't really tasted much wine in our short lives, nor that we really want to be like drinking a lot throughout our lives because, well, we don't
want to hurt our
research. But wine from France, especially that Alsace region, like Colmar, really surprised us. We were absolutely in love and blown away by that wine selection there and just how fresh it was. Like, but don't really expect too much that you should go to a place like just for the food. On the other side, we don't really eat out at restaurants ever, so we can't really give the best reviews actually. So just do what you want and leave your thoughts in the comments. Another really cool thing about Switzerland is that they have these refrigerators randomly placed around. So we just picked up, we just grabbed it from a random refrigerator. Hopefully these were the cows that we were petting. Like I said, boom, green grass cow with the white background, exactly how I imagined it. We had to grab it. 5 Swiss francs. Is that what it is? 5 Swiss francs. Really excited to try this fresh cheese. Hopefully one of many. It's so cool. Just like a stop-in little grocery store and just a, you know, refrigerator. We were at the train station right now to head back to Lauterbrunnen, and I don't have the best background to really showcase this matchup, but boom, the fresh Swiss cheese, and boom, the French wine, Swiss cheese in Switzerland. I'm not trying to make anyone jealous. If you made it this far to the video, thank you so much, but wow. That's almost a better combo than us. Is it? We're a better combo?
I think we are.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow! We haven't really raved about many foods on this trip, but that takes the cake. Best meal we've had on this whole trip. $5 cheese from a random refrigerator. $10 bottle of French wine. $15 meal right there. Whoa. Whoa. That's amazing. Lauterbrunnen video. Click on it. Love you guys. We out. We did end up actually petting a cow, or I was so scared to pet it, and then like my hand is like an inch away from the cow, and then I like yell, and then the cow will never come back. So I had maybe like 3 cows where it wanted me to pet it, and then I got freaked out, and now it's done with me. Like, you get one chance with these cows, and then, you know, they're gone. You'll never be able to pet them again. Sophia still has her chances to pet these cows. Oh, you didn't bang your finger up. Oh, you're cleaning it.
Oh. Look at you, little licker.
Go outside, please.
Oh, you said move the thing. Oh my god.
I'm not scared. Come here. Wants a flower. Flower.
Oh. Oh my goodness. How it's old and the meat is like at its like best point.
I know, but the fact that you like raised it.
Yeah, I know.
You look.